I knew Lynn back in the old days, like 91, even maybe 89. He was a bass player in his band called He was a little kid, man.
He used to grab my bass all the time, just start slapping the shit out of it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like, here you go, bro. And like, got nicks all over.
Yeah, he was a
I'd be like, whoa,
what
are you doing?
How I found Lynn was hilarious because I already started calling myself Snot before I had a band. And I had these, I had a little 4-track. I was looking for vocals.
Yeah.
You know, and I was handing out these tapes, and I walked into this show at this place called Buster's in Santa Barbara in '94, and there was a band there playing called Glue.
See this shit right here.
And I had no idea who they were. I didn't even know Lynn was the singer. I knew him as a bass player from Lethal Devils.
Yeah.
Walked in, and I saw this guy
Got it right here.
stage dive off the stage, the singer, land on a table full of pizzas and pitchers of beer, and there's little kids and families.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
just blow out the whole
it's like a
table.
Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Yeah, it was similar. It's not like that. He just blew out the table,
Yeah.
pitchers everywhere, pizza over, and he's kicking his feet in the air, screaming. And I was like, that's the dude I need. And I didn't even know it was Lynn. I just saw some dude kicking his feet in the air. And pissed everybody off. And I talked to him that night and said, look, I got this project. Would you be interested in coming and check it out? And then he did. And it was me and him. And then
And Timur.
yeah, and then after that we found Timur
And Sonny.
and Sonny, and then Jamie came in. And,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, by late '95 we were all a band.
Lynn Straight called you too, didn't he? Well, they all called me that.
Yeah.
But Lynn was the one on the phone. It was Easter Sunday of '95. And I had been out all day, whatever, with family. And I got home and played like NBA Live, '95. That's when it shifted it. It was like almost 3D.
Yeah.
And so I'm rocking, and my girl answers the phone, landline, hello. And she's like, it's real. Hello? And this voice says, Sonny, I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. And I go, well, who's this? And he says, this is Lynn. And I said, what do you want? And he said, I want metal. And I said, you called the right place.
Do it.
And that Lynn Straight, like, when I said you called the right place, he was just,
That Lynn Straight voice.
dude.
Let's go.
You know, well, yeah. That is verbatim our first conversation ever. Literally, I was like, what do you want? Metal. I was like, what do you want? He's like, metal. I was like, crack. And so he sent me some music. So they mailed me a tape. Oh, cassette tape, 1995.
Oh,
So they mailed me a tape. I started getting all my fares in order. I took it. My goal was to leave like Memorial Day weekend. Mm-hmm. And John, in fact, had flown back to deal with some personal issues. He lived in Maryland, and so we drove out together. And I arrived on May 27th, 1995. 2 years to the day later, this was released. On that day, May 27th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were signed about a year after I got there. A year and a half, I guess, right at the end of '96, we got married. Got signed, and to Geffen Records, and then we released that on May 27th, '97, which is also the day that Dobbs, right here, Lynn had bred him with another boxer, and she gave birth on that same day, the day after the album came out, with his picture on it.
Oh, that's a lot.
And it was 5 boys, and there were 5 of us in there. We didn't all get a dog. I was in no position. I could barely take care of myself at the time. Dog.
Yes.
awesome to watch him with the fans because, you know, he was just very likable and very open and everything like that. But to me, it's like when you would see him around girls, like it was just kind of like this invisible force. Like watching him, and they would just kind of like gravitate toward. And I'm like, what is he doing?
Get your chick back again.
Yes, he is. Hey, fucking
Just your fucking beard, and then I saw you had tattoos down your hands. I'm like, I fucking know that guy.
That's fun, dude. To see this shit. It's for Mike. That's Mike passed away. It's like, oh my god, I should go to Canada.
Seen too many good people, die way too early. Lynn Straight being one of them. It was pretty intense. Definitely counted him as a friend. We spent many nights on tour partying. He used to let me have the bunk in the Snot tour bus at a time when Head PE was still traveling in a tiny little RV. So him and I got into many deep conversations. He'll be missed.
Snot brought man Lynn Straight did.
Probably the tour that got most famous because of Lynn Straight, the guy from Snot, Aspect 98.
It's Lynn from Snot, alright? You're a very, very funny guy.
He was so naughty.
Do I have to get naked people for you to remember my name?
I was out there watching Limp Bizkit, and I was checking it out, and I see this head, the top of a head walking up the stairs, and I'm like, wow, he's naked, and just in a pair of sandals and socks.
It was Fred Durst daring me to do something, and He's at the root of everything. He is.
He came out of the toilet totally naked.
Is that all? Come up on that bare ass naked. And he's all, oh yeah?
I see Lynn come out of the toilet, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I see his head, and I see he's got no shirt on, but that somewhere in him. Then he has a big Snot sticker, like a big one on his chest, right? And then he comes out, bro.
It's like in boxer shorts, that's it.
Right?
Yeah, it's boxer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got this girl with a leash on, pulls his underwear down.
And she's on her knees, and she goes right in front of him.
And blew him in front of 22,000 people.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm watching this going.
There was a father with a daughter in front of me in the amphitheater.
Little dog.
He literally takes her head and turns it the other way, and I stood up and went with the camera and went back down. I seen our managers beside the stage. They were like this. They were just like,
the best story
they were just like, oh.
He saw
And he got chased off stage by the cops, who ran into my dad's dressing room.
And that was a complete accident.
He knew that nobody would get him if he was in Ozzy's dressing room.
You know, security guards and cops just, you know, they don't want to go in there and they're just not allowed.
I found the first door and I opened it up and Sharon Osbourne standing there laughing hysterically. And her little youngest daughter's just coming out of the bathroom. What's going on? She says,
I'm taking a piss and he walks in. Mommy, there's a 90-minute naked.
I'm naked and I need to use your bathroom. I've never met you before. I'd love to meet you under better circumstances, but I don't run out the back right now. I'm going to arrest you.
I'm throwing the stage clothes at him. Ozzy's to put on anything. He just knocked him out the back door and pretended like he was known to have face time. Awesome, but he ended up getting arrested.
The naked trick worked. I told them all, and they said it wouldn't work, but the naked thing works.
You know, just constantly reminiscing about her and speaking about all the
the things that we did and what he would do. And,
my first
I mean, the
concert
stories
was
are endless. I mean, every day with him
First concert.
it's some kind of drama. You know, he's just constantly pushing the law, testing people. He was just, you know, honestly, he was out of control.
Way back.
Times we were like, man, you gotta calm down. Now, he was like, fuck that shit. He was a hard person to, I want to say, I mean, to just try to keep control of.
That was my first
He was
concert.
always doing something constantly.
Ozzy
And a
Osbourne,
lot of
Motorhead
it was
open.
just getting in fucking trouble. He liked to
60 years old.
trouble.
I'm 54.
You know, if you mouth off to him or crossed his path
Nice,
the wrong
dude.
way,
I feel great
he'd
now.
push to knock you out. I mean, the
The
guy,
second concert I've seen at the same place was
he was
Iron
definitely
Maiden
a
opened up for UFO.
Ultimately, before Lynn died, he and I were not friends when I left the band. We were not friends. And ultimately, they were like Jamie Miller, the drummer, and then the guy who replaced me left the band. And there were 3 shows that were booked, and they asked me to play. Lynn was like, "Hey man, we play the shows in Sussex." And we totally, it was great. Man. You know, buried the hatchet or whatever, made peace, and killed it these last 3 shows. We were on fire, man. I mean, that band was, I mean, especially Lynn, it was so explosive that it's like, it couldn't continue. The last conversation I had with him, man, was really beautiful. I'm so happy. We've been on tour with each other for years, and, you know, on 30-hour drives, maybe talk for, 25 minutes straight, one-on-one, and then we talked for like 3 hours on the phone, man. And at one point I was like, dude, we've been on the phone for like 3 hours. And he goes, rad. Anyway, so check, and we kept talking. And it was so cool, man. And then a couple days later, Mikey Dolan calls me, and ironically, I don't know if it's ironic or not, but I was living with my friends, and I had my own phone line. And I was watching TV with your Geico commercial came, and I was like, I don't have insurance, and I'm driving all over the place. I called Geico.
Yeah, he was the first one I